Hey.
Okay.
Hold on one sec. All right, can you hear me?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay. All right, so check this out. So this is like kind of the, we just pushed a lot of this stuff in the last week or so.
Mm-hmm.
But the idea is I can manage my social networks, and basically I can add auto posts. So first thing you do is like add your Twitter accounts. You can add multiple accounts, and then you can add your LinkedIn account, and you can have multiple LinkedIn accounts and multiple Twitter accounts. And we have a history of what you're saying, out to the community. Then you have this auto posting stuff, right? And auto posting can be something you create here, like you say, Dave Mendoza. And then I can store that for an auto post, and then basically I can set a frequency of however often I want it to go out, right?
Yeah.
And I post to my line. Now, one of the coolest things is when I create a new job, this is for recruiters create me a new job, so they have a new job, and it's in La Jolla, or it's in Monterey. And then what it does is it automatically creates a message for my social networks down here. And then when I create the posting, I get a tiny URL that is also associated with it, so that basically that becomes a stored post and hits my Twitter feed, my LinkedIn status updates.
Okay.
So basically,
so blast up to both Twitter and your LinkedIn account.
Exactly, yeah. So every job you post, every 3 hours, 4 hours, 12 hours, whatever you want, and it's based upon how many posts you have in there, it'll rotate through those so that you can basically keep your share of the conversation on LinkedIn, and you can keep your Twitter feed active. So that's really the kind of new stuff. And and here's the other thing, right? All right, so if I look for, let's say I'm looking for a software engineer, I can, in any search, I can click on a dude, and with one click, I can invite them to my LinkedIn network right here.
Oh, that's great.
So I just go here, and now the dude got an invite to my LinkedIn network, and says you've successfully sent an invite email.
So it's all integrated.
Yeah, 100% integration. I can import my LinkedIn network, and then I can blast out. So I can just grab my my CSV file, and then I can check it out. Like I have I have a list of sites these are writers who write articles on GIFs, and we did a GIF promotion last year. So I basically segmented them in my my LinkedIn account and then imported them. So then you can just basically create a broadcast. Let's see, create new broadcast. I'll use a template, and I can choose any of my networks. Basically, my network is like a series of requirements for a particular job. And then I can basically select the job posting, and if I hit go, it'll send a broadcast out to everyone in that network. So it could be like this gift list member, it could be my LinkedIn network, it could be wherever, it could be my Outlook, So basically it just gives you one place to kind of manage the entire thing.
That's very cool.
Yeah, it's pretty cool stuff.
Do you get any, now, well, I noticed the search engine optimization thing. Can you go over that? Yeah,
so if you look at the search engine optimization, let's see, it's under my profile. I can go into every single one of my jobs and create a specific search engine strategy for each one. So for instance, if I have an accounting finance job or a healthcare medical job, I can put in some keywords like nurse, RN, LVN, San Francisco, And then basically this will build out, and you can have as many of these as you want. Oh, I'm sorry, I'm just going on there. You can have as many of these as you want. We don't have a limit on here. And then your title basically drives a lot of it. So we could say, looking for a RN in South San Francisco. So, or, RN needed in South, probably RN needed in South San Francisco. And then basically you finish it up. And now I have a healthcare medical SEO. So what this has done is it's created a profile for me associated with healthcare medical that keys on those keywords. So you can do it on a per job basis. And then what it does is it drives, see all these keywords here? These come from our users. So basically I start with a couple keywords, and then we basically pull a lot more in and around what you added.
That's great.
Yeah.
Now, this is from the employer interface side, right?
Correct. Okay. Yes, this is all 100% for the recruiter.
I really like it, Mike.
It's pretty cool, man. I mean, we got it's jam-packed with all kinds of crap. It just is getting people to use it, and the social networking stuff is so easy. We have a lot more planned for the LinkedIn integration. That it will help basically those guys build out, leaders within their space so that they can get to more software engineers. So,